Happy Tuesday once again. Guess what tomorrow is? That's right. Whoever came up with these days, I have no idea. It's Pigs in a Blanket Day. It's a good thing, or else I'd have nothing to do for you every video. So instead of doing Pigs in a Blanket Day, we're going to do, that's right, 3 Pigs in a Blanket Day tomorrow. First pig, chorizo, the Colombian kind, not spicy. Spiced, but not spicy. We're then going to wrap this pig with another pig, a pork cutlet, that I'm going to pound out flat. We're going to fill this duxelle of smoked bacon with spinach, garlic, onions. We're then going to wrap this all, 3 pigs, in puff pastry. So let's huff and puff and blow this house down. All right, we're going to start with the third pig, our bacon stuffing. So we're going to take our diced smoked bacon in our hot pan. A little bit of oil, don't want it to stick, although it's going to render its own fat. So, boom. We're going to render out some of that bacon fat. That way we got something to saute all of our vegetables in, which will then impart flavor onto our other 2 pigs. All right, we're going to saute onions, garlic, and spinach. Let that go for a sec. We'll put this in last. This is going to hold it all together. While that's happening, we're going to take our cutlet between 2 pieces of plastic and take out all your frustrations out on it. If you go too thick, it's going to curl up and bust through the puff pastry, and then we're going to have this big sloppy mess on our hands. So we want to pound it out as thin as possible without ripping the meat. We're going to flip the hammer over if you have that capacity in your home, and we're going to pound it with the thin side, with the flat side. And there we have it. 1 thin, flat piece of pork. We have our bacon and onions and garlic. And now we're going to throw our spinach into it. We're going to season it. A little bit of salt. Just a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. And we're going to wilt that spinach. Nice. Now, because I'm a mustard guy, I'm going to stud this with some Dijon mustard. That's going to give us the flavor on the inside. Now we're going to mix it up and pull it off. Ready. Put that off to the side. Give it a sec. Now, we're going to take our puff pastry sheets. I want to do 2 because I want to make sure that this doesn't break. So we're going to do 2 squares. Stretch them out just a bit. This we're going to use for our metal plate so that it doesn't stick. So this, a little Santa's little helper. Those of you that have been watching for that long. Now, we're going to lay our pork into our puff pastry. We're going to spread our mix onto the pork. If you don't want to do this right away, of course, put this filling in the pan, put this in the refrigerator, and use it cold. But we're going to go right into the oven with this. So we're going to put layers of puff pastry with layers of pork and layers of the bacon filling. So we're going to roll this over, and we're going to keep on rolling until we got no more puff pastry. And then we're going to cut this off. We're going to seal it with a whipped egg yolk. And it's going to give us some color when we bake it in the oven. Get it all over. Try to get it even as you can, or else you're going to have these burn spots. You don't want that. You want a nice, shiny, juicy, porky, piggy in a blankety. I'm gonna put a little salt on top. And then we're gonna go into a 400-degree oven for about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. See you in a little bit, friend. Okay. So our 8 minutes has expired, not minutes. Let's check on our 3 pig. Oh my goodness. So what do we have here? A golden brown piece of artwork. So now, if all goes well, we unleash the pig from the plate. Now we have this nice little package of pigs. I'm gonna cut it so that we can see what the inside looks like. And then, let's eat. Right down the middle, baby. You wanna move the knife. Don't push, or else you're gonna push everything out of the pastry. Look at that, it's a beautiful thing. It's like a 3-pig Wellington. And then we're gonna cut off just a little bit more so we can stand it up. I'm gonna serve my 3 pigs with a little homemade cucumber coleslaw. Happy Pigs in a Blanket Day featuring chorizo, pork loin, a bacon duxelle with homemade coleslaw.